Can everyone see me now? That's embarrassing. I was just chatting, assuming you could all see me. Oops. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? I noticed I didn't click go live. I just started. It's OBS is silly. I have been here since one. I have been here since one, just chatting to myself by the looks of it. Sorry. Um, the thing is, I was actually responding to chat as well, but you didn't see it. So I'll just respond again. I'll respond again. Hope we see the stars. Yeah. Temper expectations, I'd say. Because it could be just the Caliph starters again, but it might not be. And if it's not, please be Snivy. you know. I hope we get Galarian Darmanitan, Zen Mode, and Cafe Mix. Yeah, feel free to, like, ask questions about everything, or... There's a reason I say OBS ends with... Yeah, I mean... When OBS works, it's good. It's actually a pretty good streaming software, and, like, I'm sure I'll get better at it and better at it. It's just... I'm still getting used to it. Because, I used to do my streams with, like, StreamYard. Because that was the only thing I could realistically stream with my old laptop. But now I've got a powerful gaming laptop, so OBS will work. I just have to make it work, which is the problem. Presents time. Is it? Wait, is Presents? Hold on. Because it's supposed to start in a bit. Is the stream... Is the stream on? I don't see the stream itself. Blah, blah, blah. So, I don't see a stream. So will I show the stream? I do have a setup, as you can see. But it's not presents time just yet. Yeah, it says premieres in 46 minutes. Okay, so we'll be... What is it in PST? Oh, it's... I mean, it's gonna be at, like, 2 p.m. local time to, like, the UK. But yeah, as you can see, I do actually have a setup. I have a setup, but for now we don't need to see it. I'm gonna try and stream it from the official Pokemon channel itself. Yeah. Just yeah. As opposed to making it evolve into a Alola-Mola-like design. Yeah. So in Kellot, my Fakemon region, which I have actually started editing the first video. It's coming. It's coming. I wish it would be ready this Saturday because it would be perfect, but I'm going to be very busy, so unless I somehow crunch it all into tonight, unless if I can somehow edit it all tonight, maybe tomorrow night as well, I doubt I'm going to get it out Saturday. And plus, I'm planning to have, I'm also planning to, have the second Kellot video ready so that I can, in the video, be like, oh, you can, if you become a member, you can see it early, you know? You can see it now. My audio's cutting. What do you mean? Why is it... My audio's cutting out. Hopefully that doesn't become a problem. I am also, recording so I can actually edit all of my, my reaction so I can have it out like that. So, yeah. What's up, Trash Inc? But yeah, my Fakemon region, my new Fakemon region, I'm going to be starting probably next month. I said it was going to be January. March is close enough. But no, it is very likely going to be starting next month, and I'm going to have a Love Disc evolution in it. And so I revealed that on Valentine's Day, because come on. I had to. I'll explain the general concept properly in the first video I show it in, but then I'll probably go over it again in an evolution specific video. So, but yes, Pokemon Presents is gonna be a thing in about 45 minutes. What's everyone thinking we're gonna see? ZA's probably gonna be a thing, isn't it? It's why my setup's green. Because Zygarde. One of my hello, Oni boy. One of my friends caught me off guard by telling me Peppa Pig's Mummy Pig, is pregnant now, and Peppa Pig's gonna get a new sibling? What? Hope you're doing well. I mean, I've just found out some news I don't know what to deal with. I hope we get at least 5 minutes regarding Zia. We're probably gonna get more. We're probably gonna get a proper, announcement. We were told, hey, we're making a game, don't worry, and then they just don't say anything for a year. So, hopefully they say something now, because it's probably going to release this year, or next year, or something. I just feel like we're gonna get 3/4 of the presents dedicated to mobile jargon. Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably because it's a franchise that has a lot of stuff. Like Cafe Mix is a thing, Pokemon Go's a thing, Pokemon Masters is a thing, Pokemon Unite's a thing. That's 4 mobile games, and they're profitable, so naturally they're gonna announce major updates to those, like they do every year. Like it's not just a ZA thing. Like, people are interested and invested in these mobile games, hence why they keep doing them, hence why they're still up, hence why there's announcements every year, you know? I'm really hoping Snivy is a starter because it's the only Unova one I haven't used. It's the weird thing is, when I'm playing a Unova game, I'm only picking Oshawott because it's my favorite starter. It's weird. I don't like the fact that that's my mindset. But I don't know. I just, it feels wrong not to pick it for a Unova playthrough for me, and it feels wrong not to pick up a Lillipup for me as well. Because like outside of like Eevee and Oshawott, my favorite Pokemon line is the Lillipup line. People might be surprised that I like the boring one, but I do. I just always found Lillipup really cute. Stoutland surprisingly useful, and I like its design. And yeah. I'm really sad like Lillipup wasn't in Scarlet and Violet, because like then I'd have like my 4 favorite Pokemon all available, because like I also really love Rowlet, like Decidueye, beautiful design. But also I really like Tinkaton a lot, so Tinkaton's probably my favorite. My favorite Gen 9 Mon. So far, we could get new Mon in ZA. I'm personally really hoping that the starters we ideally get are Snivy, Scorbunny, and Piplups. The last one since it was my first starter, and we haven't seen a regional form of a Gen 4 Mon yet. Very true, we have not. I think those 3 would probably be my preferred 3 as well. I mean, I get why people think Torchic should have it, but I think I get the feeling that in ZA maybe the starter should also have Megas, but like I don't know, they might just have regional forms, which I'd be fine with. But imagine a Mega Serperior. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. But then we need to give Blaziken a second Mega. Mega Blaziken ZA. Or something. But yeah, Piplup was my first ever... Was it my first ever Sinnoh starter? Well, it was... I mean, the first Sinnoh game I ever finished was BDSP. And it was my starter in that. Imagine Mega Regional Serperior. Well, we don't know what a Regional Serperior or a Mega of that would be, so... But it would be cool. But yeah, Empoleon was what I used to defeat Cynthia's BS Garchomp in BDSP. But then when I played Platinum and finished Platinum for the first time, I used Chimchar, and my Platinum team in that playthrough is my favourite team I've ever used in a playthrough. You got Infernape, you got Staraptor, you got Floatzel, you got an adaptability Porygon Z, you got a Magmazone, and you got a beneficial nature max attack IV, immediately learning Earthquake Garchomp. Like that team was powerful, and it went to my head. So but I've enjoyed the teams I've used since then. Because since I finished playing through Platinum, I played through Black 2, White 2 again. Used Samurott, Stoutland, yeah, both of them obviously. Used Lucario, I used it on my first playthrough of Black 2 White 2, but I wanted to use it again. I've not used a Lucario since. So I was just like, yeah, Lucario. Let's see what else. I used Olivani. That was really good. I used... What did I... Crocodile and Sigilif. It's good team, really good team. The weak link was Stoutland because it didn't have Intimidate. So, but, you know, it was good in the early game when it was a little pup that had pickup. And then for Kalos, for Pokemon Y, you know, and feel free to put your teams from X and Y if you've played X and Y before. My recent Pokemon Y playthrough team was Greninja, Talonflame, Venusaur, Aegislash, Florges, and Rhyperior. Rhyperior is a random choice. I wanted to have it all Kalos Mon, but I needed a ground type on my team, and I didn't want to use Diggersby, so I used Rhyperior. It was the only one that didn't also have a type overlap in the entire decks. So, I mean, I could have used Zygarde, but that's a post-game. So, yeah, no, it was literally only... Because Kalos didn't introduce many ground types, but anyways, what's everyone's favourite Kalos Mon? I really like Sylveon, but I feel like saying Sylveon might be cheating. What is my favourite Kalos Mon? Might be Sylveon, might be Aegislash, might be Delphox, might be Talonflame. I don't know. I don't really think about what my favourite Kalos Mon is, but I do. I mean, I really do like Zygarde, though. I really do. Funnily enough, Zygarde's my favourite legendary, and this game's about Zygarde, probably. So, I'm going to respond to chat because I've been ignoring it. Either Scorbunny or Litten. Litten I have a connection to since the episode Ash caught his came out around the time my grandma was diagnosed with final stage COPD. It helped me to cope. I'm very glad that Litten was there for you. What if we get Mega Charizard Z? Oh, that would be... I'd find that really funny. I'd honestly find that really funny. Tyrantrum? Okay, that's a good shout. Sylveon is the best Pokemon known to man. Sylveon's a really good Pokemon. I really like it. I should use a Sylveon again. Sylveon and Aegislash. Yeah, those are good choices. I was considering putting a Sylveon on my team when I played through Y again, but I was like, I want to use a fairy type that isn't Sylveon, so I used Florges, and it was really good. Hope I can use Incineroar because I'm into dominant buff men. Mr. Capybara, behave yourself. Will the regional forms be Luminosian or Calosian? That's a very good question. Maybe Luminosian, actually. Maybe. Who knows? I mean, we might not even get regional forms. We don't know what we're getting. We genuinely don't. I'd hope we do. But we might not. We might not. I'm gonna see if we have the... We don't have the stream yet. So can I just say, I do not think that this game's going to be set in the future at all. Because the trailer, the only information we got literally shows a blueprint showing what is literally like Lumio City as seen in X and Y. Meaning that is the end result of the redevelopment project. Meaning that whatever X and Y is after ZA, meaning ZA is before X and Y. So, I think it's going to be set in Kalos. I think so too, actually. I think probably. What's everyone's favorite Mega Evolution? I'm not really too fond of Mega Evolutions myself, but there are a couple of designs I like. Like I really like Mega Absol. I really like Mega Gengar. They're both really cool. I've always had a soft spot for Mega Charizard X. But yeah, I think those would be my top three probably. Best story in Pokemon in your opinion? Pokemon Black and White has the best story, easily. It deals with interesting themes, but then it doesn't use those themes as a facade to just throw away. Because even though the main villain is doing that, there are genuinely people in the plot who agree with the themes that are being established, so those themes don't actually go away. It also has the most compelling villain in all of Pokemon, in my opinion. N is also one of the most compelling characters in all of Pokemon because of all the themes he represents and his backstory and all of that. And I like how it has a focus on character, which makes you really care about everyone. I feel like the gym leaders are the most vivid characters we've had in Pokemon as well. And they actually get involved in the end. Yeah. Like, honestly, yeah. On the topic of the game taking place, do you see Legends EA being a Gen 9 game or a Gen 10 one? Well, considering Gen 10's not happened yet, it's Gen 9. Legends Arceus is a Gen 8 game. A generation starts when you've got the brand new starters. And so far, the latest brand new starters, are Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley. Those are the Gen 9 starters. We are in Gen 9. Gen 9 hasn't ended yet, so there you go. And plus, everything that happens before Gen 10 would be in Gen 9, unless if it's before Gen 9, and then it's Gen 8. Unless if it's before Gen 8, and then it's Gen 7, so on and so forth. Okay, what's everyone's favourite Megas? Mega Chandelure, that's Fire Dragon, would be sick. That's a cool Mega idea. Don't know why Fire Dragon for Chandelure, though. Hello, Purple EX. I like Mega Metagross and Swampert. Mega Metagross is really cool. I've never personally been a fan of Mega Swampert, but like that's my least favorite out of the Hoenn starter Megas. Because I like Mega Blaziken. I always found it cool. I got the event one back in the day and used it on my team. And Mega Sceptile is also pretty cool. Speaking of, Trash Inc. has Mega Sceptile and Mega Mawile. Alright. Am I going to do a bingo? I can't be bothered thinking of one. So, no, I mean... Last time I did a bingo of anything, I think, was a few years back. Where I had a... where a friend of mine made a drinking game bingo for Jodie Whittaker's final episode of Doctor Who. So I took a shot every time something happened. And when I... Well, actually, no, he didn't make it a drinking game. I made it a drinking game. He just made the bingo, I think. And I was like, I'm going to turn this into a drinking game. That sounds fun. And he was like, you're gonna die. And I'm like, no, I'll be fine. I had to be in uni the next day. and But I was fine. I was fine. 10 shots of vodka isn't all that much for me. Drink responsibly, people. I can drink a lot for some reason, but not everyone can. So, yeah. Mega Sylveon. I asked what's everyone's favourite Mega, not what Mega they want to see. But feel free to say that too. Because Fairy Dragon... Mega Sylveon because Fairy Dragon. Why would it have to be Fairy Dragon? Because now based on Fenrir and Jormungandr would be cute, right? But why? What? That makes no sense. What? I don't know what you're saying. I'm hoping for a Mega Dugtrio that just adds another Diglett. I don't like the idea of that, personally, because it's just... Because they would not, because the idea of it being 3 Digletts is what makes it different from Diglett. So if you add another Diglett to that, how is that still a Dugtrio? You get what I mean? Because I don't think we've ever had a Mega that adds more entities to a Pokemon. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but I don't think we've had more entities that make up a singular Pokemon added via a Mega before. So do you think they would do a 2022 and release Gen 10 in November? I hope not. I mean, and plus they probably wouldn't do that considering Legends Arceus released in, I think, January. So they're a bit late for that. What if Noble Pokemon and Ride Pokemon are Mega Evolutions? Potentially. That could work. I think that would be really cool. The reason my friend thinks Legends Arceus is a Gen 9 game is because it takes place in the past, and that Legends EA will take place in the future. That way it will tie into Scarlet and Violet's themes of past and future. But it doesn't. It was released before Scarlet and Violet. So it's Gen 8. And plus, why would it be set in the future? Why would they build Lumio City exactly the same again? Unless there was a cataclysm. But it wouldn't be called necessarily a redevelopment project, because they're not redeveloping it, they're just rebuilding what was already developed. So logically, unless your friend thinks that that Lumio City looking exactly the same is somehow brand new, I'm sorry, it's just like, why? I don't see why they'd make a blueprint for something that already exists. That is what was in the trailer. Next thing I bet your friend's going to say, oh, I don't know if it's going to release on the Nintendo Switch. Even though the trailer also said it will release on the Nintendo Switch. Personally don't think this, since Legends Arceus is under Sword and Shield's umbrella according to the TCG. I mean, it is, because it's a Gen 8 game! It wasn't released... Gen 9 wasn't a thing yet! I don't know why I'm getting so worked up over this. Like you said, the starters weren't 100% new, and neither was this region, sure. Maybe we could get a new evolution in ZA. We could. I don't think we will, but we could. Lol, shots are dangerous. You have too many of them. How many's too many? It depends on the person. Really good morning, I'm so excited. I'm also excited. Interesting. Megadodon sparks with infinite segments. Oh, that could be funny, but I feel like that would be better as a Dodon sparse evolution. If you want to be stingy, Mega Kangaskhan. I don't know if you've noticed, but Kangaskhan was already 2 entities, and Mega Kangaskhan is also 2 entities. So therefore, I don't think it would make logical sense to add... It's not like there's 2 babies. It's the mother and the baby. Mega evolves into the mother and the baby. So that's not adding anything. That's not adding another entity into the Mega Evolution. So my point still stands. Also, Mega Metagross has 2 Metagrosses. Does it? Does it have 2? It always just looked like just the one. Because it looked like it had, like, those 4 Beldam arms. I mean, maybe the deck says there's 2, but the design looks like there's just 1. If someone could send me a diagram to prove me wrong on my Discord server, I'll eat my words. I'll eat my words. Cal's got nuked again in the future, lol. Yeah, but, like, this is Lumia City specifically, so... My favourite Mega is the Delta himself. I hope Mega Rayquaza gets into the game. I think Mega Rayquaza would probably be in the game, to be honest. It would make too much sense, I think. But it might not be. It might not be. The Present stream is out, the UK one and the US. That's why I said stingy. Well, it's not really being stingy. It's just not true. It's not correct. You were trying to counteract my point with something that didn't apply. I'm not trying to be annoying about it, but that is what happened. Honestly, as much as I'd like to see new Megas, I'd rather see evolutions, since outside of Megas, Gen 6 introduced the least amount of cross-gen Evos. No, Gen 7 introduced the least amount of cross-gen Evos, because it had none. It had none. That's less than the... what? Oh, no, it's joint with Unova, because Unova also introduced none. It later... a Gen 5 Mon later got an evolution, though, which I really like. Has a small Metagross in the back. I'd have to look into that, because I've never seen it from the back before. Wait, what if because they are building Lumia City we get an Archaludon evolution and Mega... Oh, no, that would... No. No. No Archaludon evolution. Archaludon being there, I'm not against. Archaludon getting a Mega, a bit overkill, but stronger Pokemon have gotten Megas. Evolution and Mega, are you trying to outdo Mega Rayquaza? If we do get new evolutions, Game Freak, please don't pull a Hisui and have the evolution only obtainable in that game. They probably would, though. And that's because it's set in the past, and these Pokemon went extinct. That's just the unfortunate reality. Because why would you be... How would they explain not being able to get these Pokemon in modern-day Sinnoh? I personally think they should have updated BDSP and included the Hisui Pokemon. But... Mega Baxcalibur? That would be kind of cool, but I don't really... I personally don't want a Mega for a Pseudo. Or a Legendary. Only Kalos later Gen Evo is Sylveon, but hey, we're not complaining about it. We love Sylveon. Yeah, we love Sylveon. We love Sylveon here. For the Pokemon sense, I just want two things. I can't read. 2 things. More Legends EA moves and Kieran to be added to Master CX. Okay. Favorite Transformer? I like the one that transforms. There you go. I'm not really into Transformers. Wouldn't be against watching Transformers stuff. My favorite Transformer is Chester Bennington, because Linkin Park sings the endings to those movies, right? Do you think they're gonna have strong and agile moves or something else? I don't know. I'm very bad with like predictions. I just don't. My brain doesn't do predictions. And last time I made a solid prediction, like last year, I made a solid prediction. We're not gonna get a Legends game without a remake. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was very wrong. Okay, if it's set in the past, what's Hisui and Qwilfish, Basculegion, and Kleavor's excuse? What do you mean? I mean, actually... in all fairness, Basculegion just migrated. And Hisui and Qwilfish and Kleavor are in a nature sanctuary area. So they actually went out of their way to give them an excuse. Megan Fox, favorite Transformer. Soundwave or Shockwave? Can't. I don't know who either of those are. Prime Megafox. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what these words mean. I don't know what they mean. Right, I'm gonna put my headphones in. Right, it says they're connected. Hmm. Ooh, I have not... Okay, now I see the 2 Metagrosses. Okay, I was proven wrong then. But in all fairness, that is a 3-stage... I'm going to move the goalpost. Screw you. But yeah. True, but it still annoys me that they couldn't allow Cypher to evolve into Cleaver in Terrarium despite loads of Black Orgurite in the area you find Cleaver. Yeah, no, they should have done that. They just flat out should. Okay. I've just realised you can hear it all. Might as well just move to this display. How's the volume on that? Also, if Quillfish and Overquill are there, then have they been all this time? Then why haven't we seen them around modern day? Because they went extinct and they're in the terrarium. That's the only place you can find them. And they just haven't been traded to the areas. But yeah, we could all hear Pikachu, right? I mean, not all Hisuian Pokemon are extinct. There are Cleavers in Blueberry Academy. Yeah, because it's a sanctuary. The terrarium's a sanctuary. Do you not realise that that is not just a play? Like, do you not think that maybe, just maybe, they're there because it's an artificially created place and not a natural place that... Because it's underwater. Do you think Cleaver exists underwater? No. But yeah. Right. I've started a super chat goal. No obligations, of course, but let's see if we can do it. I just feel like if Overcooked could still be around, then Weird Deer probably could too. Yeah, I found it weird that Weird Deer wasn't in Blueberry Academy. Yeah, I think it should have been. I think the styles just probably fell out of fashion in the wild, to be honest. If I was a transformer, what would I transform into? I don't know, but I'd be purple. Why is it so dark? Why is it so dark? Because it's not dark. It's pretty light, but why? Okay. It's a bit better. Why was my camera like getting dark? So I am watching. I'm not actually sitting. To me, it's like right. If I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it like this way, but this way. That's just my microphone. So yeah. I'm just bouncing. Honestly, if there were any place they could have been reintroduced, Weird Deer as a wild Pokemon, it could have been Kitakami, given the multiple Hisui connections. The thing is, though, it evolves from a regular Stantler. Meanwhile, Basculegion evolves from a White Stripe Basculin. So, yeah. I feel like in a future generation, maybe they could have been reintroduced into the wild at some point, and yeah. But mechanically speaking, you can't evolve Stantler into Weirdeer in Gen 9 because in a Gen 9 game there hasn't been those strong and agile styles. If Stantler's in Legends EA, I think they could do that though, if the strong and agile styles are in ZA. Who knows? Who do you want to be Ride Pokemon if Ride Pokemon return? I feel like a Mega Lapras could work. I don't know why. I just feel like they could do it. Or like a Lapras variant that is a Ride Pokemon, you know, like sails through. I don't know. Could be fun. After my Africa region, I'm thinking of making a region based on different mythologies across the globe. I feel like... Yeah, I mean, different mythologies across the globe, yeah. I don't know, a theme... Yeah, sticking to a theme's good, I'd say. I feel like having a specific theme, as opposed to a broad theme, is probably the way to go for Fate Modern regions. But yeah. But yeah, if you can see the super chat thing, I will... It's no obligation, right? But I will prioritize responding to that. I don't know. We'll think of ways, rewards for super chats. I don't know. Thing is, part of me that gets annoyed that Quillfish now just evolves by simply knowing the move. Nothing's stopping them from doing that with Stantler outside of greed. Why greed? What's... They're not... I don't think it's a strategy for them to be like, hey, let's stop people... Let's make everyone buy Legends Arceus by locking away Stantler's evolution. I don't think that's what they're doing. I just think they just didn't feel the need to include it. I don't know. Let's see if I can turn my brightness up. There we go. I at some point I should invest in proper lighting. Yeah, I'm working on a project based on Caribbean mythology. The world is filled with mythology. It is. And I think there's a lot of interesting mythology out there. Kind of stopped working on my New Zealand inspired region to work on my non-Pokemon art. I don't know when I'll continue it. I mean, do whatever you feel like you need to do, you know? Art is meant to be your creative spark being let out. And if you feel like you're not doing that with a project and feel creatively inspired in a different direction, follow that. I mean, I basically changed entirely what I was doing on the internet around 2022, and it just was a lot more rewarding. So, but hey, doesn't mean I won't go back to doing what I did before, you know. I would have brought Ursaluna up as well, but that's a whole other barrel of eels, and quite frankly, I'm tired of the subject. My fault, I know, but I'm wanting to reel it in on now. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine, like, discussing things. We've only got a few minutes left, but, like, you know. When it starts, and that'll be the focus of the stream, but, like, yeah. Right, everyone, final prediction. What's gonna be a thing in this Presents? I get the feeling there'll probably be a TCG Pocket update, but I get the feeling we might actually get new games announced. Like, new side games. I don't think we're getting Gen 10. We might. If we do, I don't know what my reaction's gonna be. I'm probably gonna, like, channel my inner Etika or something, and may he rest in peace, and just, like, scream. There's Presents happening. You're not dampening the mood. It's just, you know, we are going to change topics when that happens, regardless, essentially. Yeah, everyone's reacting and it's overwhelming. I mean, it's just the PokeTuber thing to do. How many viewers do we have? Four concurrent viewers, okay, but who knows? Maybe maybe a dedicated reaction video will get to the views. If we get NSO Gen 1 to 3, I'll be yeah, I would be too. But, I mean, I think it's very possible, because they're probably going to continue expanding NSO, because the Switch 2's a thing now. So, you know. By the way, I will do a reaction stream to the Switch 2 announcement. It's not very Pokemon-y, I know, but, like, I am just a Nintendo fan in general. I'm not just a Pokemon fan. I love Nintendo. In my stream last night, which I've made private because it was just a test stream, I was just, you know, praising, like, Metroid and Pikmin and Fire Emblem and Kirby and, like, all those games. Weirdly, I'm not really a Zelda fan, personally, but, who knows? Maybe I will be in the future. Ready to stay up 12 AM on Thursday for ZA News. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like, it's 2 in the afternoon. I took the day off work for it, because I wanted my live reaction. Another thing I hope to see is GTS functionality on Switch version of Home. I'm tired of how clunky the mobile version is. Yes, I think that would be beneficial. Anyways, we might get a Home update. I get the feeling we'll probably have more of a Pokemon Home update in next year's Presents. Because just Switch 2 stuff. We'll know more about the Switch 2 by then. It might even be out, so it makes sense for them to announce it then. But yeah. I don't think it would have anything to do with the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, but like the presents itself overall probably will next year. Because it's the 29th birthday of Pokemon. Happy birthday, Pokemon. It will begin shortly. Well, it's here now. It's here now. So let's see. Oh. That is loud. I'm gonna turn it down a bit on my end. How can everyone hear it? Is it too loud or not loud enough? Just doing a little wiggle, little dance. Ooh. This is... Oh. Don't know why. I'm nervous. It is gonna be hype. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh my god, Gen 6 confirmed. Gen 5 remakes confirmed. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Gen 1 to 3 NSO confirmed. Aww. It's a Pikachu watching a TV that isn't on. Still not on. Oh, it's on now. Ah. Hello, Ishihara. Yeah, it's 29 years since Red and Green. Yeah. Yeah. This is, yeah, 29 years. Go us! You can't hear the video. Can you hear it now? I'm a little worried about YouTube's copyright system with this, so... Okay. Can you hear it now? Just let me know if you can or can't hear anything. Ooh, is this the Claymation series? Ooh. Alright.
The story follows Haru, who is still finding her feet as a new concierge, and Psyduck as they grow together through their interactions with the resort's Pokemon guests. Its charm lies in the warm visuals that can be achieved only through stop-motion animation. And new
yeah, that does look really good.
In production. They are slated for release in September 2025.
Alright.
What sort of Pokemon will Haru and Psyduck welcome as guests next? Take a first
oh, it's a Shinx.
The Pokemon they will meet in this motion test footage.
That is so cute. Oh, love that.
For a limited time, the first 4 episodes are available to watch on Pokemon's official YouTube channel for free. Please take
oh my god.
watch them if you haven't been able to tune into Pokemon Concierge yet. And we hope you look forward to the new episodes as well.
Yeah, I'll give them a look. That looks fun.
Hello everyone. I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company.
Okay. Hello, Utsunomiya.
We have a number of other announcements to share with you.
Okay.
In Pokemon
I love this transition.
Go Tour Unova Global will take place on March
Let's go, Unova!
can be enjoyed at no cost from anywhere in the world where Pokemon Go.
Let's go, Unova!
The legendary Pokemon Black Kyurem and White Kyurem will appear in raid battles and elsewhere.
Oh, I only need to play Pokemon Go.
Soon have a chance to encounter Victini and Shiny Meloetta. We'll also
Ooh.
share promo codes for everyone to enjoy. We hope you're looking forward to the new season 2.
Let's go, Unova! Woo! What? Oh. Okay. Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre. What's going on? Yeah, I get the feeling it was Masters. Why does Brendan sound like that? He's 10, isn't he? Okay. New event. Looked interesting. Aww. That makes sense. I love the Applin line. Afflapple and Appleton. Yeah, they're finally getting some love. Free shiny Hatsune Miku, yeah. Right. Oh my gosh, Pokemon is... Yeah, this looks like Pokemon Sleep. Darkrai event. Makes sense that Darkrai would be in Pokemon Sleep. And Cresselia. Banish the nightmare! Cresselia versus Darkrai. And my boyfriend uses Pokemon Sleep, so that'll be fun. I tried using it, it wasn't working for me. Pokemon Unite. Some Johto love. Let's go, Johto! Oh, Alolan Raichu. My favourite Johto Pokemon. Same thing with Valkyrie. But yeah, that looks... Okay. Got Suicune joining the fray in 2025. Alright.
Remote Stadium will be returning to ranked matches. Enjoy intense battles in the unforgettable Remote Stadium. A new type
Pokemon Unite looks fun. I wonder if I should play it.
500. In it, a new feature called Eos technology allows you to gain special effects when you score a certain number of points. Plus, look forward to an updated map.
What?
With updated wild Pokemon, the win condition is
Okay.
simple. Be the first to score 500 points.
I guess people who play Unite are looking at this and going, this makes sense. Okay. TCG Pocket. I love how these trailers look. Wait. Oh my gosh. Galeem is coming to TCG Pocket. Oh my god. Okay, that's cool. I don't know what's going on, but it looks cool. Arceus in card form. Alright. New cards for people in TCG Pocket. And now for TCG, but not in your pocket. It's real. Because everyone knows if it's not in your pocket, it's not real. Oh no, it is real. Sorry. If it is in your pocket, it's not real. So 2001 A Space Odyssey's coming. Okay, what's... EX. Mega Lucario EX. And Mega Gardevoir EX. Mega Evolution is coming to the Pokemon TCG. A new series beyond limits. EX. Alright.
Next, allow me to share some news.
Okay. Okay, here we are.
Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Okay.
Celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway.
Alright.
Along with a mass outbreak event and other in-game events to come.
Oh, that... Okay, I like that. That's cute.
A mighty Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and Crepavol will appear in a series
Okay.
of Terra Raid battle events. And even more Pokemon are planned to appear in the future.
So there's going to be a lot of pseudos. Okay.
We hope you continue to enjoy the Pokemon Scarlet
A lot of
and Pokemon
Mightiest Mark pseudos.
Next, please have a look at this video.
I'm scared. I get the feeling, okay, this might be the ZA trailer. Maybe. It might not be. Okay. Stadium. Okay, now people playing Gen 3. Is this... Are we getting Gen 10 right now? Or... Oh! People are playing Pokemon on their phone. So we're getting like a sort of new stadium game. Oh, Samurot's here. I'm happy. Okay, so... Oh, Mega Evolution terrestrializing. Is someone going to G-Max now? Oh, yeah. OBS was acting up. Pokemon Champ... Oh, okay.
Pokemon Champions.
Sorry about that, everyone.
This title will be focused on the Pokemon battles you know and love from core Pokemon games. Pokemon Champions will
Okay.
continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world, but this time we're aiming for these core-style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever before. Game Freak, the developer of the core games, is carrying out the planning for this project.
Okay.
Development is being handled by the Pokemon Works.
The Pokemon Works. Isn't that like a company set up by Game Freak and Ilka? I'm pretty sure.
Mobile devices too. You'll be able to choose how you want to play based on where you are.
Okay.
What's more, you can also connect with
That
Pokemon.
makes sense.
Thanks to this connectivity, you won't be limited to using Pokemon you can partner up with in Pokemon Champions. You'll be able to team up with Pokemon who joined you on your adventures in previous Pokemon games.
That
We'll be
works.
looking forward to
I'm
developing Pokemon
excited
features
that.
all
I'm
around
excited
the
about
world.
that.
Stay tuned for future announcements regarding the launch date of Pokemon Champions.
Okay. Yeah. I like the sound of that.
Information about the languages Pokemon series games will be available. Mr.
Okay.
Tomás Castillo, please take it away.
So now we're talking business.
Hola a todos desde la nueva oficina de Pokémon en la hermosa Ciudad de México. Soy Tomás Cortijo, director regional para Latinoamérica de Pokémon Company.
Hello, Mr. Cortillo.
El día de hoy estoy muy feliz de anunciarles que Pokémon Champions estará disponible en español latinoamericano desde el día de su
Alright.
lanzamiento. De igual forma, además de los 9 idiomas que los entrenadores y entrenadoras pueden elegir, Leyendas Pokémon Z
Okay, Latin and American Spanish. But will people be able to... Because what about Mexico City Gen 10 in Mexico? I mean, maybe not. But maybe. I just hope, like, Portuguese would be a language. Because there's a lot of Pokemon fans in Brazil. Alright. I mean, I think it's always a good thing to be more inclusive. But please be even more inclusive. Yeah. Oh gosh, imagine if they just put like a Pokemon game in Scots or Welsh or something. I think that would be fun. It is an amazing time to be a Pokemon fan. But I mean, Pokemon's on top of the world now. Like, I mean, it was always very popular, but now it feels like there's there's always something.
Latest update on Pokemon Legends Z.
Okay. 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 Ooh. Oh, it looks like it's in like Scarlet and Violet's art style. All right. Okay. I like the look of this. Oh. Fervero. Sandile in the ground. Oh, okay. Wait. Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig. Okay, 2 Gentumon. Not what I was expecting. I'm going to be picking Tepig for sure. Okay, got Mega Evolution back. It looks fairly modern. Oh, there's AZ with his Floette. Oh, and there's Zygarde. Okay. Please give us more. Okay.
In the Pokemon series. The story takes place in Lumio City, the largest city in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas.
Okay.
These days, Lumios is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to
Oh.
turn it into a city that people and Pokemon truly
Okay.
After you arrive in Lumio City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner. Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile.
Now, why those 3?
You'll choose one of these
And why
Pokemon
2 of
and
them from
continue your
Johto?
journey as you get to know Lumio City and its inhabitants. Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter. When you arrive in Lumios, you'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny. The
Okay.
hotel where you'll be staying
It might.
is
So we might have been wrong with the whole arts in the past, but
Lumios's
it
redevelopment
definitely
is
it
being
gave
led
that
by
vibe.
Mexico, Inc. You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny.
Because it looks quite
The
modern.
different people you meet will make your time in Lumios all the richer.
Unless it is set, like, not far in the past, because it was...
Wild zones. These areas, located throughout Lumios, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
Okay, so that's how that
Catch one of
works.
these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball.
Alright. I love the UI.
Hard time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch.
Oh, I love that.
This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles. Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your
Okay.
move and positioning carefully to gain
That's going to be
advantage.
interesting then.
Lead your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks. Swap Pokemon if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move.
So it's a real-time
What's more,
RPG.
certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing
Show us more.
Mega Evolution.
Show us more.
When a trainer's keystone resonates with the Megastone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new
This
level
I mean,
of
it
power,
does look
turning the
really
tide of
good.
battle in its favor. As Lumios continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you.
Oh, Zygarde. Zygarde mention.
Pokemon Legends Z8. Coming late 2025.
Oh, now I want even more info. Oh. This is a promotion announcement. Oh, that's such a tease.
Pokemon Legends ZA is scheduled to release in late 2025.
Alrighty.
We hope everybody can wait just a little longer for their adventures in Lumiose City to begin.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That concludes our announcements for today. Thank you very much for watching.
Oh, I do love this remix of the Lumia City theme. So is that it for the presents? I would have thought they'd have had more to show. I'm seeing in the chat people are hating it. Like, oh, where's the evolution? Oh, they announced nothing. Blah 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 blah. Oh, the Pokemon fans are not grateful. Honestly, kind of underwhelmed. I'm not underwhelmed. I'm excited now because like now I'm have something tangible to be excited over. It's not underwhelming. It's like a completely new like gameplay experience. We've got new characters to enjoy. You know, I think it's going to be exciting. You know, but it's leaving me wanting more. But like I would say those announcements were like exciting for those who you know, those who are excited about projects such as TCG Pocket. I mean, we've got like a new sort of stadium-esque game. I think that's great. Really excited. Can't wait for that to come out. Why 2 from Johto? I'm also a little confused why it's 2 of them from Johto. Because they seem to be gearing us up for like both Johto and Unova, tiding fans of both regions over, because like it's been a while since we've had a game set like a Johto game or a Unova game. So, but yeah. All right, class, discuss. So okay, right. I'm gonna need the toilet soon. But okay, so okay. We didn't get any new mega reveals, but I think that's fine. For now. I hope we get new megas, simply because it would feel like a wasted opportunity not to do that. It's interesting that it's weird because the blueprint was showing Lumiose as it currently stood in X and Y, but now we seem to be it seems to be redeveloping it from then. Alright. I do like that there's areas in the city where you can just find wild Pokemon. It does feel like it is representative of how cities nowadays are trying to sort of de-urbanize places. But yeah, why not change one of them to another region that didn't get anything new recently, like Popplio? I mean, Alola got like Decidueye a few years ago. I mean, I don't necessarily mind it being 2 from Johto, 1 from Unova. I do think it's odd that you wouldn't have like 3 from completely different regions, but I love how AZ got a job. Yeah, that's fun, and his Floette's with him, so that's cute. Yeah, like I'm not in. Yeah, like I'm sure they have their reasons for picking those 3 Pokemon in specific. I'm sure it will all make sense when we see what they're hiding, let's say. No, did not want to go back to that. So did Unova with and Johto with Typhlosion and Samurott. Yeah, but like every region's gonna have something at some point. So you can't just say, "Oh, give it to a region that has nothing." But every region got something at some point. So eventually, if you're wanting more fan service and more nostalgia, then you're gonna double up at some point. They've just doubled up quite a bit with Johto this time. But like, I don't necessarily see much issue with that. Mainly because we don't know what their decision making was, and who knows, maybe when the game comes out it'll all make sense, it'll all feel right. It just feels jarring because like all we're seeing are like 2 from one region, 1 from another. And they're regions that have been getting a bit of love, but not like a full-fledged new game out recently. Also consider that Alola got a game in 2017, like, on the 3DS. Which is a while ago now, but the last time Johto and Unova got games were on the DS. So, yeah, we've been waiting a while. Question is, do I rename my chat to like Lumiose chat, like on my Discord server, Legends EA chat to Lumiose chat? I don't think that'll. No, I think it would have to be Legends EA still, because that would be confusing. Am I going to be seeing as bad guy for hoping that the style of combat isn't the way of the future? I'm hoping. I mean, I don't think it makes you a bad guy for not wanting that to be the way of the future. And plus, Legends Arceus style wasn't the way of the future anyways, so it's a thing. I'm hopeful that maybe we could get like a, in Gen 10, say, we could have like an option to pick between this or the traditional turn-based style. I like the turn-based style, but that's what I'm used to. Like, I feel like a lot of people have been screaming for Pokemon to do something like this for a while, and those same people who know, like, I'm sure some of them are grateful, but some of them are just saying, I don't like what Pokemon currently is, and every time Pokemon shows something new, they're like, ew. Like, nah. Anyhow, I'm picking Totodile. Yeah, I mean, Totodile's good. I hope Meganium, like, if they give it a new form, I hope it looks really pretty. But yes, and what starter is everyone going to pick? I'm probably going to pick Tepig because I'm me. I am a Unova guy. Tepig's my favorite starter. Yeah, I mean, I'm a Unova guy. I would probably pick Tepig if it didn't become a brawling blob for half its life. I mean, I like Emboar, personally. I think it's a neat design. I only don't pick Tepig and Unova because Oshawott is also there. So yeah, I mean, I've got my Unova bias. I'm gonna have to pick. Like, I'm gonna have to pick Tepig, aren't I? So Mega Evolution is definitely back, and that's good. Hoping for all the Megas to return, and as well as new ones. Again, there's not really much to go on. This feels like what the first announcement of ZA should have been itself, because, yeah, there's still not a lot, but at least we know what kind of game it is going to be now, and I'm very intrigued of how it's going to go. I'm interested in the story. I'm interested in the gameplay. I'm also like, Zygarde is definitely going to play a major role, and I'm excited. But why is it called ZA? What's the A? What is the A? I'm still looking forward to it. But yeah, I feel like we've gotten quite a bit of Unova love. Johto and Unova love. Maybe they're gearing up for Gen 10, or at least next year's Pokemon Presents. Gen 10 announcement, remakes, blah blah blah, you know? Maybe, hopefully. But yeah. I'm gonna hop to the toilet. I will be back. I have returned. Any more thoughts? I don't think I have anything more to say. I mean, I think I think it, I mean, it makes sense that, like, I get the feeling, like, that Quasar Corporation thing, because we see their headquarters. I get the feeling they might be responsible for bad things happening in this game. I don't know. But I just think it looks so good. I like the art style a lot. Hopefully it's all like optimized, because this has the potential to be the best Switch Pokemon game in my opinion. Like, just by looking at that trailer, I'm like, it looks as good as Scarlet and Violet, in the sense that Scarlet and Violet looks good, but like they've had the time to develop it now, and also they're trying new stuff, and the story seems intriguing. All the elements that have been teased about the story, that's what's intriguing me. Yeah. I wonder if like how this game plays out will tell us a lot more about how Legends games work, because they're not necessarily going to be the ancient past now. They could be a legend within the Pokemon world. I don't think it's necessarily set in the future. Like, let's say Scarlet and Violet's the present. I think it might be set around the same time as Scarlet and Violet, if not a little bit before. But yeah. We can discuss Calot stuff if you want. That's not really what the stream's about. I might do another Calot stream. Well, I probably will do a Calot stream sometime after I start the video series. Yes, it's definitely coming next month. I've started editing it. I've edited the bit where Cecil says, "Welcome to the world of Pokemon," and all of that, and I showed it to everyone and they liked it, and it's like, I get the feeling you're all gonna like it. But yeah, I guess now, if there's nothing more to say about what the presents showed, because it was quite short, actually. It was quite short. If there's nothing more to say, because I don't feel like it revealed all too much, but it is the first proper trailer. It's like, last year we got the teaser, now we've got the first trailer, and it shows like it shows the basic gist of how the game's gonna be. It's a first impression. That's what it's designed to be. It's not actually gonna be like, it's not hooking or stringing us along yet. We've got to remember that. With Legends Arceus, we got a first trailer in 2021. BDSP, we got a first trailer. Like, when they're announcing a new generation, they just say, "Oh, we're making a new generation, we're making new games." But when the first trailer comes out, that's when you start to feel the gist, because I don't think the first trailer of Scarlet and Violet really told us all that much about those games. But now, you know, I'm looking forward to it. And those starter choices, like, I can't deny that I feel like, personally, like, that's not what I would have necessarily done, but I don't know what their entire goal is, so I'm gonna hold off full judgment. As a first impression of starter choices, that's the only thing that I feel a little underwhelmed by. I was really hoping for Snivy, and, like, 2 others from 2 different regions, but, like, it could be worse. I feel like it could be worse. It's just confusing. I don't think... I'm really happy for fans of Chikorita, the Chikorita line, the Tepig line, and the Totodile line. I'm happy for them. I'm probably gonna pick Tepig. I'm a Unova guy, you know. But yeah. And all the other announcements did look good too. And I'm honestly looking forward to, like, Pokemon Championship. Is that what it's called? I'm gonna double check what it's called. That was, like, the coolest announcement they had. Like, outside of ZA itself. Pokemon... Is it Pokemon Champions? Pokemon Championship. Pokemon Champions. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it on, like, Switch or something. Maybe mobile too. You know. But, yeah. Anyways. I think that'll be it. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm very grateful. I don't know when I'm next going to stream, but I am going to stream the Switch 2 announcement direct thing on the 2nd of April. So mark your calendars, I'm definitely going to do that. And I might stream sooner, depending on how Calot's going. I don't know. We'll see. But yes. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you later. Cheerio.